Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of the Davon Lewis Show. As I'm getting to the nitty gritty, everything so saucy in professional wrestling. As I have some breaking news, Kayla Braxton officially leaving WWE after initially over 8 years. She has been a long-standing announcer when it comes to the initial brand. She's had such a great career, just in general, everything she has been captivating. I'm going to go ahead and get into all of her accolades of everything that she has been a part of. Kayla Braxton, real name Kayla Becker, signed with WWE since in the fall of 2016. Initially worked as a ring announcer and a host of the NXT brand. In 2027, Kayla Braxton was moved to the main roster, debuted as a backstage interviewer at this year's Backlash pay-per-view. She moved on to NXT officially in 2019, and over the course of her WWE run, she appeared on both Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown. Most recently, she had been used exclusively for SmackDown brand as a backstage correspondent and a co-host of the Fox series co-host SmackDown Lowdown. Braxton was also one of the lead hosts of WWE's weekly talk show host, The Bump, the most watched series when it came to WWE just in general in the run. She exited this past August to focus on more of her WWE projects. Braxton initially changed her social media accounts in recent days and removed her initial broadcast name and replaced it with her given name. As well, I'm going to break down to her social media initially, what she initially wrote down as well when it came to everything. She said, nearly after 8 years of holding a microphone on WWE television, I am stepping down to pursue my next chapter. Next week, after the world's most famous arena, I will be officially signing off. During my years in WWE, I was able to master the art of the backstage interview. I hope I was able to turn minutes into moments for you and who watch week to week, and even usher in a new fan base. My banner with Paul Heyman became stuff of legend, and I am so thankful for all has done to elevate my career, and I gained a wealth of knowledge from the wise man, and for that I am eternally grateful. In 2016, my legendary co-host Michael Cole brought me to begin my WWE career as a ring announcer in NXT, where I quickly found myself touring the globe, hosting the Hall of Fame, ceremonies, and kickoffs. Initially, that was a great send-off when it comes to initially everything. So many pro wrestlers have signed off, initially farewelled her, as well as media personality, social media in the IWC had initially congratulated her on future endeavors, and it's a great seeing Kayla Braxton now getting her initial flowers, as she has done a phenomenal job, and congratulations to you, Kayla Becker. It's well deserved. It's heartwarming to see that you initially now going to see out your new future endeavors and do things that you really are passionate and love when it comes to everything that you are seeking for. But I thank you for all the great memories of everything you initially have brought when it came to wars and entertainment, and you were great when it came to just in general of everything you had captivating in our television screens. But again, congratulations, hats off to you, and have a great time with everything you initially do. But let's go ahead and get into initially the next story we ended up signing off on in AEW news about Shane McMahon and AEW. Initially, it was kind of like a mixed bag of initial reports that were going back and forth like a yo-yo this following weekend with everything initially having going on. Tony Khan signed off and said he initially never met him and talked to him in his life. Tony reported to Dave Meltzer regarding when it came to Shane McMahon. Additionally, Meltzer stated that he has spoken with others in AEW as well as the people close to McMahon, with nothing indicating that there was even a talks about appearance. However, Meltzer did hear in the conversations that took place between McMahon and the ex-WWE superstar in AEW that McMahon joked about a shock factor that would accompany such an appearance. The idea of McMahon showing up in AEW first became a topic on the public conversation after last week's edition of the Grilled JR show, featuring AEW commentator JR and his co-host Conrad Thompson. Initially, Ross gave his opinion on McMahon and said he'd love to see him in AEW in the most recent episode of his podcast. Thompson followed up with the discussion by stating that he heard from someone reliable that told him that McMahon has inquired with AEW talent about appearing and kicking off a flurry of speculations about the possibility. But from my own personal opinion, so many different directions can go with that whole situation when it comes to Shane McMahon. I think it will bring shock value to professional wrestling. See a McMahon outside of WWE now appearing in a different realm of a promotion. And on top of that, it will be interesting to see what Shane will initially be captivating when it comes to himself. And I'll be highly interested if he initially is to come on board a part of All Elite Wrestling. But Tony Khan said he hasn't talked to him, but initially maybe he'll pick it up over time and maybe make it a serious conversation to see where things can pick off from there. As initially maybe a future pay-per-view appearance or something like that, or a big title fight or something like that, to have him do the title raise or something like that as being a special guest or even a host for one of the AEW's. Initially, Shane McMahon is not tied to WWE. He initially is a free agent. But I'd like to know from you guys' opinion in the comments what you feel about this situation and how you are feeling about everything that she continues to be breaking down. Then we're going to go ahead and get into the next AEW news of an injury report of Buddy Murphy, who initially was injured in a storyline kayfabe initially happened. Professional Wrestler Insider reported Murphy was actually completely fine after the match on Collision. He was selling simply as part of a storyline and says that AEW wrote Matthews off television because he was set to take some time off to travel back to Australia with his fiancée Rhea Ripley for a family occasion. As this is the writing, but there was no word of Matthews will return, meaning the House of Black will have a man disadvantage against the Patriarchy unless they find a replacement. The House of Black and the Patriarchy have been linked by having a common enemy over the past few months in the form of Adam Copeland. With the former TNT champion holding victories over Christian Cage and all three members of the House of Black in 2024, what Cage has planned for the House of Black remains to be seen. But he did declare the Patriarchy intent to capture Trios Gold early in the same Collision broadcast. And same when it comes to the House of Black, looking to step up and assert themselves as being a dominant tag team in the Trios division. But I truly will be excited and really will be invested to see how they initially will step up and how they will initially be involved. But I'd like to know from you guys' opinion about all these stories that she just broke down this following week. Chime down in the comments and let me know how you feel about everything that she broke down. Post your comments down below, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, you gotta be safe. Peace.